Alright guys, last time round we tried something that was impossible, which is to basically try to do SEO without your eyes, which is basically asking you to it's as good as asking you to swim in a swimming pool without hands. So it's definitely not possible. But right now we're trying to do something that is within the realm of possibility, which is to do SEO with just my nose. So what that might look like is basically, at the end of the whole video, I will just end up looking like Voldemort from Harry Potter, with pretty much a squash nose. So really the whole point of the video is really just to show you that even with my nose I can do SEO, so there shouldn't be a reason why you can't. And aside from that, really is to kind of add a sort of sense of humor to this thing, because obviously people in the SEO industry are a little bit too serious. We have everyone talking about backlinks, we have everyone talking about on-page SEO, technical SEO, and all the boring stuff that I don't really give a shit about. But today I will present to you how we can do SEO with only my nose. And I will show you how to rank a website, basically my own website, on the first page of Google for this keyword called Penang SEO, right? So I'm just gonna show you that I'm not trying to mess with you. There's 70 people searching for this every single month, along with 10 people searching for SEO Services Penang, and along with 10 people searching for SEO Company Penang SEO 20. So by the way, if you guys don't know what Penang is, it's basically a city in Malaysia, and I'm just going to show you that even for a website that has a .sg domain, can still rank in Penang, in Malaysia. Hi Ardian Susanto, how are you, man? Hope you are enjoying your evening so far, because you'll definitely be watching something that is completely unexpected, which is a crazy guy that's trying to do SEO with his nose. We have 3 viewers on stream. If you guys want to get this going, you can kind of type in the live chat and say that you really want to watch me do SEO with my nose. Otherwise I would just not do SEO with my nose. I would just do SEO with hands instead. So if this is something that you want to watch, you can just comment in the live chat right now. No? Nobody wants to see that? Okay, then we'll do SEO with hands, if that's the case. Okay, Aryan, do you want to watch me do SEO with only my nose? Alright, man, we do have somebody that says you want to look forward while I do it. Alright, man, so basically what we do is actually very simple. I've already created a pre-templatized page for Penang SEO, and this is largely from my main SEO Services page that is targeting SEO Services Singapore, which is obviously where the website is supposed to rank. But now we're just trying to cross the country and really go to Malaysia, which is the neighboring country of Singapore, and try to touch a city called Penang over there. So then the next step is I basically just went ahead to create a duplicate page of Singapore, and right now again to make this challenge a bit fair, if it's just purely my nose, it's gonna probably take me about 10 hours. So to maybe shortcut this and save a couple of hours from your life, what I'll do is I'll basically use my right hand for the mouse, not for anything else, and then I'll just use my nose to do the typing. I think that sounds fair. Otherwise you guys will be here with me for 10 hours, which doesn't make any freaking sense. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see over here, the root keyword that we're trying to target is obviously Penang SEO, And then what we want to do is you want to go and click on SEO under here. If you are using Elementor, I use Elementor. You can use whatever you want. You can use DV, you can use WP Bakery, you can use Thrive Themes, you can use whatever, okay? Now, next thing that I want to do is I basically just want to click on Edit Snippet. And then you can see this thing is already changed to Penang SEO, and then there's a site name here. So that's fine, I guess, but I just want to make it a bit more longer tail, I guess. So right now I'm just going to use my nose to do the typing, to remove away the backspace. Not sure if you can see this, but what the hell? Right, so that looks like it worked. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on caps lock, and then we're gonna type S. No, that didn't work. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. We're gonna backspace that. What? Right. Holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna get that out of the way, and then also we wanna get a back caps lock again. Then what we're gonna do is we wanna type E. Holy shit. Okay, this is getting a bit tough. At some point, I think it's just not gonna work out. I'm just trying my best to type an E right now, and then apparently it's just not working out. Hang on. I need to at least spell services out, right? I think that's fair, right? Before we try to do anything else. Hey, look at that. See, it's working, right? Let me just continue with the R and the V and the CIES. Holy shit. Hang on. What? What? Okay, this is clearly not working out. Shit. Okay, alright, man. Before I keyboard rage and start throwing my keyboard and spoiling my own equipment, I would like to say that I would like to give up because it's a bit too tough, and yeah, the challenge has failed. So let us get into let's get into the real thing, and let me show you how to rank. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time, Ardian. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our fingers, because that's why God gave us fingers and we're supposed to use them. So let's not let God down. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and type in Penang SEO Services, and also put something like free SEO secrets reviewed. And then what we can do is we can put number 1, best. Just type it, buddy. I'm looking forward how you're gonna rank up, man. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a fucking piece of cake. Okay, I feel comfortable swearing on my own channel because it's not somebody else's channel. Penang SEO. So what I want to do is just want to go ahead and type in Penang SEO, and then we can just put something like explode your sales with the best Penang SEO services. Actually, you know what? I can just copy and paste the previous one that I had, which is over here, so that we don't waste so much time. So we just click on this, and then click on this, and then click on this, and copy and paste this. You just want to put the Penang's top expert SEO agency, right? And then like that's it, done. Then you just click on X, and then what I want to do is I want to change this. Explode your sales with the best SEO services in Penang. Boom. click on this FAQ schema. We've got a whole bunch of shit here. What I want to do is I want to change this thing to like maybe include the word pinning. So as you can see over here, it doesn't have pinning, so it's okay. Then I'll just change this and change this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, all these are unimportant stuff. What is SEO and how does it work? How much does SEO cost in Singapore? So I'll change Singapore to Penang, and then I'll change this thing. Can you do SEO yourself? Yada yada yada. All these are unimportant stuff again. What makes your SEO services different? Do I get to select the keyword? Will you propose? Do you outsource? No, I think all these are fine. Are you the cheapest? SEO Services. Okay, we're gonna change this to Penang. And then we pretty much got everything here. Alright, so another thing that we can do is also we can just control find Singapore and take a look at all the keywords. So another thing that we see here is we have a couple of keywords that has Singapore inside. I'll just go in there and change it to Penang. And so as much as this Penang government values foreign talent, yeah, we're a true blue Penang citizen. That seems a bit sketchy, but we're just gonna do it. We're joking. Penang citizen. How much does SEO cost in Penang? So let's change that. How much does SEO cost in Penang? Where the hell is it? Okay, it's over here. Penang. Then Singapore, just select a Penang SEO company, and then we're gonna change this as well. So this is easier for me because I already have a template for Singapore, and then what I'm doing is I'm just going in to create a Penang version. But right, I should not be creating duplicate content, internal duplicate content. I should be rewriting them. So that's what I plan to do actually, and I want to rewrite them live in front of you. So this opt-in, I will leave it here. So I'll just rewrite it here. So instead of putting the steps, what I'll put is like, I'll put something like why we're the best or whatever the case is. So I'll put something like consider looking out for these 3 factors before you hire a SEO company in Penang. Alright, so I just want to basically make sure that the content is not 100% different. And then what I want to do is I want to go inside here and I want to put something like number 1, make sure the company is trustworthy. Alright, and then what I can do is I can put maybe number 2, ask the Penang SEO company for results to show for. Alright, and then number 3, I can put ensure that the Penang SEO company has a solid bunch of testimonials. Alright, so what I can do is I can just make this a heading 3. Actually, you know what? Just make it a paragraph. Make sure the company is trustworthy. The way you go about doing that is to make sure that there is a proper business being, there's a proper company being incorporated. Alright, and then I can just bold this thing. Ask the Penang SEO company for results to show for. So I can put something like, ideally, the company that you want to hire in Penang for SEO should have a solid portfolio to show for. And then what I do is a solid portfolio to show for. I just want to go ahead and internally link that over to our case studies page. have a solid portfolio show for. Okay, and then ensure that the Penang SEO company has a whole bunch of testimonials. I want to go into my reviews. I can do something like, in most cases, you want to hire someone who have received a bunch of good testimonials. Alright. Thereafter, I can put this thing, a bunch of good testimonials, and internally link that. Again, all these internal linking doesn't really affect that much, but since we are on the page doing it, we might as well do it. Okay, then the next one I can put something like why would any business require SEO in Penang, right? And then I can put something like explain to people like why would anyone need business SEO in Penang. So what I like to do actually is what I call like direct response copywriting, to directly speak to the user. So what I'll do is I'll do something like that. I'll put most SEO companies would tell you that you need SEO, right? ... But the truth is, you don't, right? What you have is not an SEO problem. What you have is a problem with acquiring customers predictably and consistently. So naturally, most internet marketing gurus that tell you that you need SEO is lying. Don't believe me? Okay, maybe I don't put this thing. The reason why is because SEO is simply not a good fit for every single business. Alright? So now what we have here is like what we call a direct response copy that speaks to the person that is looking on the website, and it makes it so much easier for them to read, right? Because like there's blank spaces in between, right? It's almost like a letter, right? It's like you open up a letter to read and then you see like a whole bunch of line breaks in between, which makes it a lot easier for somebody to read, right? So like this whole thing just makes it stand out completely from the rest of the competition, right? Because the rest of the competitors will put, oh, we're the best, but here I am, like I'm the only one that say, that you don't actually need SEO, right? And then, okay, this is the serving the great brands. Okay, then the next thing that I'll put is, can put something like, Penang SEO is dead. Do this instead. Alright, so I can put something like, if you are new to internet marketing or search engine optimization, then you definitely want to use Google Keywords Planner to find out if there are anybody actively on Google searching for what it is that you offer. You see, contrary to what most people believe about SEO, SEO is dead. It is nearly impossible to trick the search engine into thinking that your website should be on the first page of Google just purely because you have the intention to do it. You need to use a lot more effort and a lot more credibility, and not to mention a good product or service, right? So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to add in a bit more content and also sprinkle a bit of SEO keywords. so that Google will understand what this page is about. Now, I can even go ahead to internally link this thing also, so I can put like, this is the main page, and then I'll just go in and link this thing. And then there's Google Keywords Planner, which I can put inside here. Google Keywords Planner, I just go inside here. And link this thing. Right. And then I'll delete the rest because I think I'm lazy to write the rest. You can put all these, I guess. I can delete this also. It's not really required. Yeah, okay, I'll leave this here. And then I'll leave this here as well. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think this is enough content for us to rank. So let me go inside the SEO tab. Best Penang SEO Services, free SEO secrets review, Penang SEO, Penang's top expert SEO agency. How long do you think usually the page can be ranked on Google? It depends. If the keyword is not competitive like you know, this one, then it might take within like a few weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. So one way we can speed up the indexation is just simply go to Google Search Console. And what I like to do is I want to go into Google Search Console and click on my website. And basically, let me take a look here. We got Penang SEO, right? Penang SEO. Okay, so it's one level down. It's literally Penang SEO. Does it have any more Singapore stuff here? Okay, only at the footer, that's fine. So I just want to go inside here to my Google Search Console and type it inside here and click on enter. And then just request for indexing. And then if you give it about 1 to 2 weeks to marinate, the rankings will just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then there will come a point where it will just stabilize. Like for example, Iron Orchard Florist for this client. It just stayed here, right? Orchard Florist. Or maybe we can just take Orchard Florist. And no? Oh, okay, never mind. But anyways, this was one of my clients that we're targeting like a local keyword in Singapore called Iron Orchard Florist. And then you can see like it's over here, right? Like this took about, give or take about 3 to 4 weeks in order for it to stabilize and become consistent. But yeah, anywhere between like a couple of weeks should be enough, especially if my website is really, you know, has a certain amount of authority to it. Like if it's already ranking for a whole bunch of other SEO related keywords, then it will definitely be a lot easier for it to rank for, you know, keywords that's inside the same niche and the same content silo itself. So I'm just kind of experimenting to see whether by putting like one level down for the domain it would help as compared to putting like the ones that I did before, like which is Johor Bahru SEO, which is kind of here, right? So this one I kind of put it 3 levels down, Services SEO followed by Johor, and then right now I'm trying 1 level down, which is just Penang SEO, and I'm just trying to see whether that has any impact and stuff. So that is it. Indexing requested. So once the indexing is requested, you just gotta wait, man. You gotta have a bit of patience. You gotta let the site be indexed. So you can see it's already indexed here, but just because it's indexed doesn't mean that it will show up whenever you search for Penang SEO. So let's say I search for Penang SEO here. You see I will not show up because okay, it's here. Yeah, so yeah, it will take some time, right, before it finally go all the way up to the first position. But yeah, the fact that it can show up here does mean that you know, yeah, what I did works, right? Like you just need to replicate this process for other pages that you want to rank. So that's it, man. I think this video did really deliver on doing SEO with my nose because I tried, and and it failed. But yeah, you can see all these guys with the exact match domains like seopenang.com and whatnot is ranking a little bit better. And then what the hell, we got Amazon AWS. What is this shit? Jesus. Yeah, that's disgusting. I can't believe this thing is ranking here. But yeah, so Ardian, I hope that answers your question. It literally took us like a couple of minutes, but this thing will drop. I just want to let you know, like, this ranking will drop. Right? Just because you search it now and it's here doesn't necessarily mean that you'll consistently be here. You could see that it's going all over the place, it's going up and down, going up and down. So that's something that, you know, we can't control, and we just need to be you know, give it some time to marinate before it will consistently be here. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go do some yoga, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. You can leave a comment down below to tell me what kind of content you wanna see. You wanna see me do SEO with my arms, sorry, without my arms. You wanna see me do SEO with my I don't know, man, with my ears, with my little finger. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Take care and